It could definitely leave you with some bills. Financial expert Nick Folks is joining us today. Thanks so much, Nick, for coming in.
Always a pleasure.
You walked in on all of us pulling our money together for Powerball tomorrow night. Some of you might be in the same situation because holiday bills really rack up.
Yeah, they add up for a lot of people. I mean, quite honestly, 2/3 of people have put some part of their holiday debt on credit cards. And so that's a really dangerous position to be in. Okay, granted, some people, they're going to pay it off, right? They're going to pay it off at the end of the month. That's great. But there's a lot of people, about 30%, that are going to let that accrue interest over time for them. So that $40 present becomes a $60 present, becomes an $80 present. And you really hope that they enjoyed it because it costs you a lot more than its original price long term.
Right.
So what can you do if you know, okay, I got this bill, it's racking up interest? I mean, how do you, tangibly break down to get your finances so you can pay it off?
Yeah, the first step that we say is you just want to get organized. I'm always amazed at how many people just really don't know what's happening in their financial world. So what we say is let's just get ourselves organized. Let's gather up all the statements. Let's figure out what are the balances on your credit cards. Let's figure out what are the interest rates on your credit cards so you can start organizing some of that material. We have a great worksheet on our website, wealthwisconsin.com, can really help people get organized on managing some of that debt as well.
So you get organized, and then you say you've got to go lean. Is that looking at the credit cards and going, okay, this one has a bit high interest rate. What do I do?
When I talk about go lean, think of it this way. All right, so why is it that everybody wants to make a New Year's resolution to lose weight?
Yeah.
It's because we haven't been going lean for several months, right? I mean, if we go back to Halloween, you've got the candy that you've been binging out on, and I don't care what anybody says, 4 small Snickers still equals a Snickers bar, okay? But then you've got, following that, you've got Thanksgiving, and then you've got Christmas, cakes and pies, and then next thing you know, you've gone up a pant size, and you're like, oh my goodness.
And you got a muffin top.
Yeah, something like that. And then you go to do a cleanse. But all of a sudden you want to go lean, right? So you start eating different, you start cleansing your body. Well, the same thing happens to people in their budgets. Why? We've got Black Friday, and then we've got Christmas sales, and then we've got year-end clearance sales, and the next thing you know, you've bloated out your whole budget. And now, in January, February, March, we say, let's lean that budget out. Maybe we watch movies at home rather than going to the theater. We skip that coffee that we normally buy every single day. Or we start, doing at-home date nights, things like that. Find places that you can cut inside of the budget to really lean out your spending.
I read most people are trying to eat in more, especially during the beginning of the year, because that saves so much money. You're not out tipping and buying excess. So that seems like a good place to start.
Oh, it's a great place to start for people because, I mean, think about it. My wife and I, we do a lot of, with 3 kids, you do a lot of at-home date nights, okay? Because you got to find a babysitter for 3 kids. It's a whole different
ballgame. Oh man, it's $40 if you go for 2 hours.
Oh my goodness, it's so ridiculous. So we enjoy the preparation time as well. It can be a very fun extension of the time that you're spending with each other.
Well, one of the tips you say is build momentum. Is this a great way to build the momentum?
Well, yeah, you start leaning out what you're spending, but then you start going, okay, of these balances I have, I know that I could start with the highest interest rate, but if you're not used to really focusing on paying off debt, that can still be pretty overwhelming. So we say start with the balance that's the smallest on your credit cards. Focus everything you can on paying that off while still paying the minimums on your other cards. Once you eliminate that, then move to the next smallest balance. And you start to build momentum and get energized by eliminating those debts and not adding those back onto yourself. So you can build some momentum that way for yourself.
All right, how do we get lower rates? Because there is a way to do it.
Yeah, we can haggle for almost anything in our world today. Credit cards are honestly no different. The credit card company wants to get paid, so they're happy to lower your rates in some cases. Otherwise, you can go and you can look at different credit cards that will allow you to do balance transfers, and sometimes they have a 0% introductory rate or a very low introductory rate. Now again, do your homework. Make sure that you know how long will I have this introductory rate so that you can maximize paying off any of those balances.
Can it be a matter of calling up our credit card and saying, you know what, I'm thinking about going somewhere else. I want a lower rate, lower me by even 2 percentage points. Is that a strategy?
Oh, absolutely. Get on the phone and ask them what's available. I mean, we do it all the time, don't we? When our TV or our cable's about to end and we go, oh, I'm looking somewhere else. It's the same type of thing. Take advantage of that. And they want to keep your business, so make sure you look into it.
All right, we got to look to the future. Can't go back to the future. Great movie, but we got to look forward to the future.
Yeah. A lot of times credit cards come into play in the holidays because we didn't really budget for the holidays. So what we say is look at what did you spend over this holiday season. Maybe it was $800 that you spent for the holidays. Well, let's instead of just doing that all at once, let's put aside over a 10-month period $80 a month.
Just so you have your fun.
So then that way you have it there. You've already set it up for yourself. So now you don't have to go into any type of credit card debt. You've planned ahead, and you've got peace of mind because you've already kind of set a budget for yourself of what you're going to spend.
A lot of banks offer that little slush fund, holiday fund, whatever.
Oh, yeah,
right?
you can start adding to your savings account. I just say do it automatically. Pay it like a bill. So then that way it's in the back. It's not even in the front of mind. It's in the back of your mind. You look up, and now you've got all the money you need for the holidays, avoiding that hangover.
Oh, great.
Always
It's always
good.
great to see you.
Always
Happy
pleasure.
holidays to you.
Thank you.
If we win the Powerball, we'll share, by the way.
I appreciate that.
Like a
I'm
dollar.
still not going to say that's a financial strategy, but you guys go ahead.
Yeah.
We're owning it. All right.